You have to understand how Ho'oponopono works. Ho'oponopono is to cleanse you. It is not to cleanse anybody else. Now, that doesn't say that you're not going to help that person, but what you're going to focus on is not that person, but your perception of that person. This is a very important distinction because people look out and maybe they see a loved one hurting, or in this case, you've got somebody who's gone through quite a bit and you really want to make a difference. You want to help them. You can't, in Ho'oponopono, directly help them because Ho'oponopono views them as a kind of mirage, as a kind of mirror image, as a kind of illusion. And what's more important is what's inside of you as you look at this illusion. When you look and you see this person and you are feeling an urge to help them, that feeling, the urge to help them, is in you. When you feel bad for them, the feeling bad is in you. When you feel like you're frustrated because you're listening to them but they're not changing, that frustration is in you. What you focus on in Ho'oponopono is all of what's in you. Think back to the original story that I told in Zero Limits, that entire ward of mentally ill criminals. When Dr. Hulen went in that ward, he didn't focus on healing them. He focused on clearing his perceptions of them. So when he looked at these mentally ill criminals, or he looked at their files, their folders, and he was mad, he was upset, he was aggravating, he went through all these different emotions. Those emotions are what he focused on clearing. Now here's what happens when you focus on your internal experience. Dr. Hulen focused on himself. He's saying, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And anything else that comes to mind is inspiration. And all of that is only to do one thing: clean up his feelings, his perceptions, his emotions, clean up what's going on in him. That's the entire focus. But as a result of doing that, those patients got better. They started to heal. They started to get off of medication. They were either sedated or shackled. They started not being shackled. They started not needing sedation anymore. But he didn't work on them. He worked on himself. This is the trick to making Ho'oponopono work in this case too. You have this person that you want to help, but in reality, what you want to help is yourself. You want to look at yourself and you want to know, what am I feeling about this person? And you feel love, you feel concern, you feel care. You might feel frustration, you might feel impatience, you might feel confusion, you might feel pain. Whatever it is you're feeling, that's what you want to clear in you. Those are the perceptions that are being created in your mind as you look at this person. So those perceptions are in you, not in the other person. When you clear those perceptions in you, magically, in some sort of quantum physics way that I don't understand and I can't explain, the other people start to get better. So you don't work on that person. You work on you and your viewpoint of that person. As you take care of that, you bring yourself to a place of peace. You may look out and suddenly notice, oh, she's better now. But you didn't focus on her or him. You focused on you.